Squat! 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 Squat!
Do you want to have sex?
No. Can I at least go down on you? No!
The new series of Fleabag is still very much focused on Fleabag. The last series is where she was really in the eye of the storm of her grief, and she was really battling to deal with the front that she uses against the world to combat her own self-hatred.
I'm sorry.
You should go.
She'd split up with almost all of her family. She wasn't on talking terms with her sister or her father or her stepmother.
They all left broken at the end of the last one, and they all left having kind of betrayed Fleabag in some way or another, and had hurt her. And so there has been a gap.
How do you believe me?
How can I believe you?
So there was a great deal to row back from.
Sometimes something happens in a family and you just all need to come back together, no matter what's happened in the past. And that's what happens at the beginning of this series.
Here's to love.
To love!
Fleabag and Claire haven't actually been in touch since the last series, and then they're thrown together again.
Haven't seen her since. Except for...
Nice jumpsuit.
Thank you.
You look well. Where have you been?
Boots. It's lovely there this time of year.
That was the relationship that I just couldn't wait to get back and start writing. I love those two so much.
You're being so quiet. Why aren't you saying anything?
She's one of those actresses you could just paint 1,000 rainbows and she'll just go and do it all without hesitation. Sian is frustratingly stealing the show.
And the sauce is disgusting.
Everything okay?
It was delicious. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
This series is partly about her growing up, now that she's come somewhat to terms with what she did to her best friend.
Having to accept and live with the grief, and it's how her life has evolved.
She's still alone, she's still frightened, she's still struggling, and she's still trying to put on a brave face.
In case you're struggling.
Oh, Dad, the cafe's going well.
No, this is not for work. It's just for you.
She's trying to have a better life. She's eating lots of pine nuts and avocados and going on lots of runs, and she's just about holding it together when someone new comes into her life and shakes it all up a bit.
So do your family get together much, or... Well, fuck you, then.
It's also in some ways about faith and love and courage, but I stole that from the director. He said he was going to say that, and so I've stolen that, and I went first, so.
Oh, no. We probably shouldn't arrive at the table together.
Working with Phoebe's brain is always a joy. There's some exciting new places we take this character we've never taken her before. It's that balance of comedy and pathos.
I was trying to straddle the two genres at once, so I wanted it to present as a comedy and then twist into a drama.
Maybe happiness isn't in what you believe, but who you believe.
Excuse me.
Oh, do you think she needs anything?
No.
When you laugh, you're really, really vulnerable, and what she does with her writing is she gets you just when you're laughing, and it comes out of nowhere.
People open themselves up to then be punched in the heart.
The deeper she digs, the more gold she finds, and you know, things get just joyous. There are joyous things that are lifted out of that.
If you ever need someone to talk to, or I'll be there. I'm always there.
I was captivated by this character who said all the things that we think but dare not admit to. And I realised as I was watching it that I am Fleabag.
There's a little bit of Fleabag in everyone, and that there's a little bit of everyone in Fleabag.
Darling, I am Fleabag.
Everyone can relate to Fleabag, man, woman and child.
She comes out into the world fighting. She wants to be funny, she wants to entertain you, she wants you to have a good time, but also she desperately wants to connect. And I feel like we can all relate to that to a certain degree, but she's still outrageous and horny and busy and tired, you know, like the rest of us. This is a love story.